Hey friends, welcome back to She Makes 31. Today's video is going to be a day in the life of a mom. I am in the cart line right now, ready to pick up the boys, and then I'm heading over to Trader Joe's because I want to get some pumpkins, and I heard that they have really good pumpkins to put on my front porch. And then I know that they have a lot of pumpkin flavored, fall flavored foods and stuff. So I definitely want to check those out. It's been a really long time since I've been to Trader Joe's. So I'm going to do that and just do a few things today, run a few errands, and share my day with you. First, we're headed to Bath & Body Works because I had a pickup order. Thank you.
Like lemon.
Like lemon? Oh, careful.
Smell it.
That smell good?
Yeah, and Mom will know. Mommy, smell it. Mommy, smell it.
I will. Oh, I like this one.
Oh, this one smells so good. Yeah. Does this smell good, Mom? I'm back in order.
Does it smell good?
Yeah. But that smells good.
And our next stop is at Trader Joe's. I live about 20 minutes away, but it's been a few years since I've gone, and I'm so glad that I went back. Here, why don't you go get a cart?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Here's what I came for. Yay. Their pumpkin palooza did not disappoint. They had so many kinds of pumpkins here, and these little ones are only 79 cents each, which I thought was a great price. All different varieties, this yellow pumpkin and everything. I just loved it. They had lots of varieties here when it comes to frozen foods. If you shop at Trader Joe's, can you let me know what your favorites are? There's a lot to pick from, and I just don't know where to start. So I would very much welcome your recommendations. The store was pretty busy, so I didn't get to film as much as I wanted to. That and two kids with their own shopping cart was definitely something I needed to keep an eye on. Show me what you got. Fresh apple cider. Show me all the other stickers you got. Look at that. Did you get stickers too? Wow.
I want more than just that.
Caleb, show me your stickers. Show me all your stickers. Mm-hmm. Just a minute. Let me know if you're enjoying this video by hitting the thumbs up button, and if you haven't already done so, I'd love for you to subscribe. Just a minute.
On your car.
Hold on, please.
Not in your car. On him.
All right, here is the little haul, Trader Joe's haul. Let me show you what I got. Let's start off with some pasta. Their pasta was only 99 cents for a pound. I thought that was a really good price, so I got some of these. Now, I did get a lot of fall items. That's what I came in for. I thought these were super cute. Fall leaf corn tortilla chips. And I also got some butternut squash, mac and cheese. And then Caleb wanted these. He requested some of these. And a little treat for the kiddos, a haunted house decorating kit, chocolate cookie kit. I thought that was so cute. I think it was only like $8.99. And let's see what else we have. Some of this like pasta sauce I thought would go really well. I have some pasta that I got at Aldi. It's like fall pasta. I'll have to show you that when I make it, but yeah, I'm trying this out and see how that goes. And I got some tea, Harvest Blend Herbal Tea. I thought it was so cute with the little fox. I'm looking forward to making some of this. And then I have these pumpkin cranberry crisps. They're like these crackers. I actually got some like at Aldi. I got some cranberry cheese. It's like a cheddar cheese with cranberry in it. And I thought that would go really well with these. New to me here, vegetable fried rice. Ready in 5 minutes. That's what I'm talking about. Maybe I can make some teriyaki chicken or something with this as a side. And then roasted potatoes with peppers and onions. Now this, I kept on seeing this come up on all the hauls that I was looking at before I shopped. People rave about this, and so I got 2 boxes of it. I'm trusting that this will taste good. I'll have to make some and see how that turns out. And I wanted to try this pumpkin bread and muffin mix. There's like a whole entire end cap full of it, so why not? And again, for the kiddos, these little Halloween JoJo cookies. They look like little Oreos to me. Super cute. And to make all of my pumpkin baked goods during the season, I just got a couple of cans of pumpkin. And that's it. So I'm excited to try all these goodies out. I also wanted to show you what I got at Bath & Body Works. They had a sale where all their like little plugins, wallflower plugins, were on sale for $2.95 each, which is a really great price. So I got this one in pumpkin, apple, and autumn woods. And this is my favorite, one of my favorites, Harvest Gathering. I got 2 of these. They were out of my absolute favorite, which is the Marshmallow Fireside. But yeah, I just got a few to last me for the fall season.
All right, it's time to start baking.
So it calls for this, but I'm going to substitute the half a cup of vegetable oil. I'm going to substitute that for a half a cup of butter, and the 1 cup of water I'm going to substitute with a cup of milk. I'm going to melt the butter first.
So the reason that I substitute these items is not because I didn't have them on hand, but because there's this little hack, and I tried it already once with Noah's birthday cake. But if you replace on any box cake mix, if you replace the oil with butter and the water with milk, you could also actually add an extra egg. That makes it more like homemade tasting, and it's just more velvety. And of course, I'm adding some chocolate chips, not in the recipe, but because I love chocolate. I decided to make these as muffins because it's just a great way for my kids to have breakfast in the morning. Just grab some muffins and be quickly out the door. Next, I'm brewing some tea in my brand new buydeem tea maker for the vanilla chai donuts that I'm baking today. I've been on a tea kick lately, and this buydeem tea maker came just in time. It has this amazing removable stainless steel infuser, which is like perfect for loose leaf teas and anything you want to add to your tea to give it flavor, like lemon slices, ginger, mint, and more. I can't wait to try some of the recipes that they included in this booklet that they give you. And I love that you can even use it to make iced tea, which I've already made a whole pitcher of. The buydeem tea maker has a 6-in-1 control base with 5 cooking modes for black and herbal teas, oolong, white, and green tea. You can also use it just to boil water, which comes in handy when you're making foods like oatmeal and soups. I made 2 cups and it only took about 2 minutes to be ready. And it has an auto keep warm function, and you can also set a custom steep time. Head over to the video description box to get my exclusive discount. And thank you to buydeem for sponsoring this video. And thank you to you for supporting me when I have sponsored content. All right, moment of truth. I'm gonna try one of these. See how it tastes. It is so good. Oh my gosh. So while my chai tea was cooling down, I went ahead with the next step, and that is to create the cinnamon sugar coating. I will say that I do feel that it needed more cinnamon than what the recipe calls for. Alright, here I'm making the batter for the donuts, and I doubled my recipe. That gave me enough for 3 of the donut pans. These donuts have all the fall flavors. I had most of the spices, but I did have to purchase some cardamom. The spices included some cinnamon and some ginger, cardamom, cloves, allspice, and all things nice. For this, you do need 2 separate bowls. I like to skip that when I'm making cookies and I make everything all in one bowl, dry ingredients and wet ingredients. But for this recipe, I did follow the rules. I did my dry ingredients and then my wet ingredients, and then I added the dry to the wet and beat them together. I wish you could smell this because it smells so good. It's like all things fall in this bowl and your house will smell amazing afterwards. I went ahead and sprayed my donut pans, and I will link them in the description box. I also got a pastry bag. You can use a Ziploc bag and cut a hole at the end, but I had some left over from when I bought them to make Noah's birthday cake. So this was a really easy way. I basically did like 2 circles around each of the tins, and that gave me like the 2/3 full that they asked for. While they were baking, I went ahead and melted a stick of butter. I didn't double this part of the recipe because I wasn't sure that I was gonna want to do this to all of them, but this is basically what you dip them in before you put the sugar coating on. So I thought they weren't done, but it says that if you touch them and they spring back, then they're done. So that's what's happening. This is what they look like fresh out of the oven. Next, I'm putting them on a cooling rack on top of a baking sheet because that's going to help catch the drips once I glaze them. So here I'm just trying a different method than what the recipe calls for. It tells you to dunk them into the butter, and I thought maybe I would use a pastry brush to brush the butter on, but that really wasn't working. So I went ahead and dunked the donuts into the butter and then dipped them into the cinnamon sugar. I will say that I feel that it was a little too much sugar on these donuts, so I did some which were fully coated, but then I tried others where I just coated the top, and those turned out so much better. Right here I am making the glaze that I used to pour on some of them. It's basically just powdered sugar and some of the chai tea. Yes, that's me giving it a taste test, and it passed. I wanted to see if I could dunk the tops of these donuts into the glaze, but that really wasn't working. I didn't want to drizzle it on at first because I thought maybe it was too messy and I was wasting so much of it. But it did turn out to be the best method, was to just drizzle them on top. Alright, here's all the baked goodies, and my kiddos love them. I did want to show you what I made for dinner. I had mentioned this pasta from Aldi before, so I wanted to show it to you guys. I used the autumnal sauce from Trader Joe's, browned some ground beef along with it, and had this for dinner. It was really good, and the sauce had such a good flavor. Alright, after dinner, it was time to wind down for the night. Most of the kiddos were in bed at this point, and so I decided to make a cup of tea. This is actually something that I used to do a lot when I was a teenager, just have tea before bed, and I find myself doing that more often ever since I got this tea maker, so that's a good thing. Here I'm using the Trader Joe's tea that I mentioned before. It is so good. It has a wonderful like cinnamon flavor. It's perfect for fall. And for a little extra special for the night, I put some whipped cream and some pumpkin pie spice on top. It felt so good to accomplish so much today. Now I am editing some videos and drinking my tea. It was so good, and the donuts were amazing. I want to thank you for joining me for today's video. Don't forget to check out the buydeem tea maker. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.